Fanny Crosby was born on March 24, 1820, in Brewster, New York. She was a blind American mission worker, poet, lyricist, and a composer. Fanny lost her eyesight due to a wrong treatment given by a local physician when she was just 6 weeks old. Despite being blind, she became one of the most prolific hymnists in history, writing more than 8,000 hymns and gospel songs. She was known as Queen of Gospel Songwriters and as the mother of modern congregational singing in America. Later in life, she wrote, "One of the easiest resolves that I formed in my young and joyous heart was to leave all care to yesterday and to believe that the morning would bring forth its own peculiar joy." To hear her name is to think of gospel songs and to remember pleasantly the blind poet who wrote, "Blessed assurance, I am thine, O Lord, rescue the perishing." Her songs were sold more than 100 million copies, and her songs were typical example of all revival music. She was committed to Christian Rescue Mission and was known for her public speaking. She served as a consecrated Baptist missionary. An outbreak of cholera disease in her Institute for the Blind led Fanny to introspect her soul's welfare. In the midst of death and gloom, she offered herself to God, and a radiating beam of light and joy overfilled her. In the summer of 1843, Crosby met Alexander Van Alstyne, who was also blind. The couple got married in the year 1858. Next year, they gave birth to a baby girl, Frances, who died in her sleep soon after birth. Crosby's hymn, "Safe in the Arms of Jesus," was inspired by her daughter's death. In the year 1911, Crosby spoke to 5,000 people at the opening meeting of the Evangelistic Committee's 7th annual campaign held in Carnegie Hall. After the crowd sang her songs continuously for 30 minutes. Crosby's hymn writing declined in the later years, but she was active in speaking engagements and missionary work among the America's urban poor almost until she died. Crosby died in the year 1915 when she was 95 years old. Fanny Crosby Day is celebrated in churches of many denominations around the world, and still many blind schools and home for aged named after her. Despite being blind, she always said these words, "When I get to heaven, the first face that shall ever gladden my sight will be that of my Savior."